Welcome back to the Kaleidosphere, a Dungeons & Dragons Play Podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan. Joining me are Grant.
Zachariah Harros. Ironically, the dead person who has yet to roll a death save this campaign.
Cody.
The unconscious and dying Jack Rackman.
Pippin.
Moriarty, the aspiring surgeon.
Jonathan.
Hudson Swift, who's been conscious and unconscious so many times in the last hour, it's starting to feel like a bender.
And Alex.
Clacker Volkson, who's not really thinking, he's just looking at the vitriol floaters.
Join us on episode 10. Guys, we've made it 10 episodes. That's exciting.
Woo!
Here's to many more. Join us in our first campaign, To Whom the Sea Belongs. Let me do a quick recap. You have all done amazing in the past couple sessions. You fought some monsters. You went into Kraz's lair. You fought some monsters that really took chunks out of you. The many-headed blasphemy did a number on you all. And then you tried to take a long rest. Only Zachariah managed to finish. Moriarty and Jack woke up vomiting, and so having not finished a long rest, the whole group went to find Kraz. Ended up fighting Kraz, who would have been an extremely challenging encounter even if you all had completed long rests, but you managed to beat him. But then, I wrote 3 of you passed out, but I realized Hudson is still conscious at this point. He might have passed out earlier. So 2 of you are unconscious.
And came back, and then passed out again, and then came back.
Yeah.
I think there was if I remember correctly, I was like, wow, I can't wait to make another move, and then immediately was knocked out again. I was like, okay, great, that's nice.
Yeah, which does remind me, for passing out and coming back and passing out and coming back again, that's 2 levels of exhaustion to Hudson.
God, get fucked. Why? Good job.
I screwed Pippin over last week. I'm screwing myself.
And so 2 of you are unconscious. Moriarty is on his knees vomiting blood and feels like absolute death. Jack isn't much better, but at least he's unconscious and doesn't have to feel this actively.
What's that supposed to mean? There's nothing wrong. It feels great.
Moriarty, you have the sense that whatever parasite or virus or blight is affecting you, you have less than half an hour left to live. And that is where we are picking up.
Do you have any next of kin you'd like me to notify? Any last wishes? What should I do with your ashes?
Oh my god. No, and...
Sorry. Nathan just showed us a map where Clacker and Jack are hilariously just tilted sideways. We'll have to put that in the Discord. That's pretty funny.
They're just like a party. I don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'll doctor that up and post it in the Discord later. I had fun making it.
That's a really good bit.
Oh, look, there's Kraz too. He's also sideways. Moriarty, Zachariah is so close to dead. He's crawling. He was barely able to get some potions to people. Moriarty, you don't look good.
I don't feel good either.
Can you describe the feeling? It looks different than the fight.
Feels like something's gonna eat its way out or come out of me. I don't know what's that, this sickness or something's inside trying to kill me.
Really? Like some sort of parasite or something?
Perhaps.
Well, I know this isn't the most sterile environment, but I don't know as we have much choice other than to look. I'm going to use one of my last spell slots to cast Detect Magic. I don't think I have time to do a ritual.
Okay.
And get up, you know what I mean? As close as I can and see if there's anything magical about what is affecting him and what school of magic it might be.
Now I have to think if this is magical or not. I'm gonna say it's not magical in that Detect Magic reveals nothing. In that he's not being affected by a spell or a spell type effect.
Okay. Whatever's in you, it's not magical, Moriarty.
Well, that's...
I know. Hudson, do you have any rum?
Hudson like looks up from like a like mostly empty flask that he's like full like downing right then. No, I don't have any to share.
Check his other boot.
I'd like to.
Fine, you can have this one.
All right, Moriarty, I think you should lay down. Hudson, will you help me, please?
I think Hudson would not say anything, but very begrudgingly like hand over this precious flask of rum to Zachariah.
Yeah, I hand it to Moriarty. Be like, I think this is still gonna hurt.
Oh, I know. And I'm gonna be awake for all of it.
Okay. Well, I feel like we should be super honest with each other because we've made some jokes and some insinuations. Do you want to serve me forever as an undead minion or no?
I do not want to serve you forever as a poop deck minion.
I respect your wishes. All right. Let's see what's in your gut, I guess. And I would hold out my hand, my bony hand, and just be like, "Hey, we only knew each other a short while, but it was a pleasure. Hopefully, I'll have another chance to shake your hand again, but it was an honor."
All right, let's get this over with.
So Moriarty is lying down now, right?
Yeah, we're gonna lay Moriarty down, use the alcohol to the best of our ability to... I mean, I have no way to get Clacker or Jack up. I'm out of everything. Wait, I have a potato. Can I chew it up and spit it in their mouth?
I do have a potato.
You can do that.
Not the potato.
I'm an orcafolk, not a bird.
This seems like a weird time to pre-chew food. I'm going to do surgery. That was a fun sentence that I just said.
It was. There have been a few of those already.
All right.
If I die, make sure you chew up the potato and spit it in his blowhole.
So
Just leave my blowhole alone.
From my adventuring gear, my starter pack, I do have a small knife. I would like to rub a little bit of the alcohol on it and then give the rest to Moriarty to like fucking slam.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna cut into him, into
All
his
right.
gut.
So, couple things. Make either an medicine check using intelligence or a sleight of hand check using dexterity to place the knife. And there isn't success and failure. Either way, you are going to cut him open. But if you don't hit the DC, then you're going to deal critical damage to him.
Oh my god.
This is unfortunate. I'm going to use sleight of hand. Look at how quick dexterous I am, Hudson. And I get a 20, assuming that Hudson's help counts there.
Yes, I would choose to help in this situation.
Well, I did clarify that you were helping me.
Yes, yeah. I was like,
Moriarty, stop casting spells. Go to sleep.
If you're gonna cut me open, I at least want to make sure your hand's not shaking. And so I wanted to use guidance first.
Okay, so I get a... I mean, he cast it after I got my 20, so do I have that for the next check?
You'll have that for the next check. With the 20, you only deal normal damage, and this is like the knife from your explorers or your scholars pack.
It's literally just a small knife. I don't even think it's like a knife.
Right.
And yeah, it's the knife from my scholars pack.
it's like a letter opener.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it says small knife, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a knife. Do
Right,
you want me to
I'm
use your scimitar?
Basically, I'm just trying to think if it should be like 1d4 damage like a dagger, or if it should just be 1 damage, and I think I'm just gonna say it's just 1 damage, because it's like a equipment instead of a weapon.
That's amazing because Moriarty has 2 health, so he's still awake.
Yeah.
He's still awake.
I'm not passing out at all, because I'm still under that potion.
Oh, this is terrible.
Right.
I'm gonna be awake until I die.
Yeah.
Yep. Which,
Okay.
remember, if you are at 0 health and you're conscious and you take damage, that's 2 instant death fails.
What? Damn.
But he's at 1.
But yeah, you're at 1 now, so there is hope yet.
I think I should eat my potato.
Okay, so you can't eat right now. That's ridiculously unsanitary. Please don't have a snack while I'm operating on you. Are you sure if I didn't relegate you to poop deck duty that you wouldn't want to serve me eternally as an undead minion?
Oh my god.
So, Zachariah, you take your small knife and you just slice it down Moriarty. Mm-hmm. Moriarty, I imagine you just have the sheer, will and grit at this point to keep yourself steady while he's doing this. Like, maybe you have leather in your mouth or something to help. But, Zachariah, as you open his body up, you need to make either an investigation or arcana check to find whatever this is in his body.
I'm pretty good at both of those. I'm going to do investigation.
You have guidance for this.
I have guidance, and I'm just like, Hudson, hold the light steady. Cast the help action, please.
I think Hudson would be holding the torch, but just looking in so much disgust as
Hold it closer. Hold it right there. No, you stop moving it. Hold it right there.
Does this feel like when I'm Hudson's a child and his dad is working on a car?
Okay, I rolled a 17 on the dice, and with guidance, I got a 19.
Very nice. So you find it. Hang on. One moment, sorry.
There's something about your car's extended warranty in here.
It's weird, I don't even have a car.
Oh, what?
Your ship's extended warranty. We gotta put that in this. We need to have a ship extended warranty program.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you find Zachariah, as you're peeling around through his skin and organs and such, you find 4 apple-sized orbs that clearly should not be there. You've studied human anatomy. These are not internal organs. They're some sort of growth.
Ooh.
They're internal orbgans.
They are green and a little bit fuzzy.
Okay, they're not potatoes.
They're not potatoes, no.
Chia.
Okay, can I try to identify them before I start cutting? Is there
sure.
a roll for that?
I think that'd be a nature check.
Ooh, I got a 10.
You don't know what these are. Just that they're not supposed to be in someone's body.
Okay, Moriarty, I know you like apples, but...
So they're just apple-sized. They don't look exactly like an apple.
They're not. They're just apple-sized, so don't worry. Ooh, man, I don't see any other choice than to try and remove them.
All right, make a medicine check.
What kind of apple? Can we clarify? Because I feel like there's a difference in size.
They don't look like an apple. They're just that size.
Well, I'm saying, but there's multiple sizes of apple, right? Are they really big apples? Or are they really small apples?
Apple-sized.
I'd like to go for the Honeycrisp one first.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd like to go for the mini apple.
Steady hands, please.
So will you let me use intelligence as my modifier for medicine?
Yes.
So I don't have proficiency, so it's just a flat intelligence check, right?
Correct, plus guidance from Moriarty, who's groaning through his leather in his mouth.
Nope. No leather. Just...
I'm assuming Hudson's helping
I was going to say,
right?
right as you, I was like, can I be taking the help action here? I mean, I'm holding the torch.
Yeah, I was assuming you were kind of doing that through the whole thing. You're the lab assistant.
I didn't have to say that every roll. Yeah. Gotcha.
So with guidance, I got a 21.
Yes, and you managed to extract all 4 of these things.
Oh, I thought you were going to make me roll 4 times. Okay.
Yeah, I totally thought that was what was going to happen.
You do need to make a sleight of hand check as you're handling this infectious substance.
Oh!
Wow.
An 11?
I botched
11's
it.
not the worst.
You're not helping me sleight of hand. You're helping me
true.
surgery.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, so as you pull them out, they kind of squirm around and look up and blink at you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Son?
Oh my god.
I think Hudson would just vomit a little bit of rum over to the side, bloody
Oh my God.
thunder.
Literally everything makes you vomit.
Last time it was Clacker. They're trading back and forth.
Yeah. You don't have any internal organs. This isn't disgusting to you.
I mean, I had them.
You don't remember having them.
Fair. Can I try to like... Oh, it's one of those things?
A tiny little one. So, these 4 little things blink at you, and then little eye stalks kind of sprout out from them. And these are, again, like, apple size doesn't work, so we're going to say roughly the size of Hudson's fist. And they are kind of green, yellow, grayish looking, and have big ol' eyes in the middle, and a bunch of little eyes going off to the sides on stalks. And they are all right around Zachariah.
Can I try and like so I've seen these. I know they explode.
Yes.
Can I try and like guide them, like bait them, taunt them, get them to come with me over here?
Yeah, make a performance check.
Performance 15. It's okay.
Yeah.
Not getting an Emmy, but it's okay.
Yeah, they're convinced.
Explain the performance. I want to know it. What'd you do?
It's like, oh, come here, my children apples.
Oh.
my apple children. Come with me. Wait, we don't want to kill Kraz either. Keep coming with me. Over here, yes. Good children. Good children. You're just such a good little apple.
So, you're walking... hang on. You're walking back into Kraz's abode and then down a side passage, and they're continuing to follow you.
Good boys and girls.
This side passage, I imagine you're, like, looking back at these apple children, as you call them. Mm-hmm. But then, after a second, you turn around and you see this, this room that you have entered into.
Oh, no.
Oh, Nathan. Don't. Don't.
Apple children, go eat it. Whatever, go kill whatever else it is.
Yeah, can I roll to make them my pet?
No.
Are you sure?
I am sure. Okay, so you lead them into this room. There's a long, low wooden table that spreads across most of the room, and animal pelts are spread out around the floor where people could recline in comfort. But the table itself is covered in horrible, grotesque abominations. Curling hairy spider legs and twitching lizard tails and squirming octopus remains and jiggling sludgy bits of flesh all writhed together on the table. I need a wisdom save from Zachariah.
Ooh, okay. Wisdom save. I rolled a 4. Got a 4. Good old 4. That's a good number. Good. Divisible by 2.
And 9 sanity damage to you.
Okay.
That's like enough to make Clacker go permanently insane.
Yeah, right.
What's that like for me? Or I guess, do I need to answer that? Sorry, I think I'm just like suddenly like realizing like I'm undead. What's gonna unsettle me in that way? But never mind, I'll figure it out off.
I mean, fleshy bits. You've told us you don't like those, and so seeing a table full of them probably
That's
not
true.
The best thing.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
It's very disgusting.
the apple children actually come over to the table and start feasting.
Ugh.
Okay, that's what does the fucking sanity damage.
That's...
Eat my apples. That's right, apples.
Point of clarification there. Are you telling the thing to eat your apples or your apples to eat?
I don't have any apples. Are you alive? You're conscious?
I'm just a figment of your imagination. I'm not even in the room.
Okay, I'm going to like back away from them slowly.
Sure.
Kraz is alive but unconscious, correct?
Correct.
And he is a lizard folk?
Yes.
I'm not the world's strongest person, but can I carry a lizard folk?
You can drag a lizard folk without question. What's your strength score?
-1.
I don't believe that you could carry him, but you could drag him.
I'm going
Drag
to...
him.
Hey, Hudson, I know you hate doing anything, but... I know this is gonna feel like work.
Sorry, at this point, Moriarty heaves over and vomits more.
Wait, you're not healed?
Did we stitch him back up?
Fuck, I was doing other things. Okay, I'm back.
Moriarty, go ahead and make a wisdom save. Or, insight check, not a wisdom save.
Alright, an insight check.
Yep, advantage.
Alright. Dope.
A double 11. Cool. You feel that this was a significant portion of the problem. Like, even though you're cut open and bleeding out, you don't feel completely ill anymore, but you don't think that Zachariah quite got everything that's in you.
I don't think that was all of it.
Here, let me have a look.
Yep, so go ahead and do
Investigation?
investigation or Arcana again, either one.
I got an 18 on my investigation. I should have waited for Hudson to help me. I will next time. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
We're going digging again.
You find 3 more of those green orb things. These ones are actually blinking and wiggling, even though they're still inside his body.
Jesus, you're like a very pregnant. Heptuplets? Okay, this is gonna be harder, Moriarty. This is not. I think this is it.
Intelligence medicine.
I'll do my best.
Hudson can help.
yeah, I can help.
Hudson, hold the goddamn torch right here.
I don't like this. I didn't like Octomom very much.
Ooh, I rolled a 7 on the dice, a 10 total.
A 10 total. So you manage to dig these things out, but you deal enough damage that Moriarty falls unconscious.
Can I eat my potato now?
You, Oh, wait. You don't fall unconscious. You're at 0 hit points.
Can I eat my potato now?
Yeah, you can eat your potato now.
How much do I heal from my potato again?
What kind of potato do you have?
It was it the Idaho potato that we got?
Let me pull up the potato chart real quick.
It was the special potato.
Watch, it's like max health with
I
20
paid
temporary
a gold
HP.
for this potato.
I feel like he's really like, I'm gonna pull up this potato chart, and he's like, nah, it's potato. You just
Right. If that's so, the last words that you're going to hear from Moriarty is, go find that little bastard and beat his ass.
That's the next quest for our party.
We're gonna body on too.
Body. It's pretty good. That's good.
You regain 1d4 plus 1 hit points.
A D4 plus 4. Okay. Let's do it. 2 plus... I have 6. 6 HP. Just choking
3
down
hit
a
points.
potato right now. Wait. Did you say
Uncooked potato.
D4 plus 6? D6 plus 4. I don't
No,
know.
1d4 plus 1.
Oh, plus 1.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got a 4 or a 6. I'm at 3.
Those were none of the numbers he said.
I know!
Yeah, the last 3, Zachariah, I assume you lead them back over to the feast. The last 3 orbs that you pulled out.
Yeah, do I have to roll performance again, or am I just...
Yeah.
I'm still holding it on from my... See, I've been rolling bad now, though, so could you just let me skip it?
Nope. Oh, yeah.
I got an 18.
18.
Yeah, you
What was
get
this
them over there.
performance? Was it the same?
It's the same thing, just to get these to follow.
Oh.
And so they join in the feast. Well, Moriarty survived.
Wow.
I'd like to magic missile him. I am going to, as soon as I know Moriarty's okay, I'm going to go try and get Kroz's spell book, which I know are stone tablets. I know what to look for, because Lanwei told me. And I'd like to squirrel those away before the rest of the crew gets to, like, back together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we see what you're doing.
I mean, I'm not, like, specifically hiding it. I just like to avoid the conversation if I can. You know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah.
you see me, great. If you don't, better.
Yeah, given that Hudson is so suspicious of Zachariah right now, I'll have you do the stealth versus perception.
Okay. I botched. Well, can Hudson help me with that?
No, Hudson's like, what are you taking, mate?
No, you have to roll. You might botch too.
Ah, okay, fair.
You're not that great. You caught me, but you're not that great.
So, Zachariah, you're looking around in here, kind of rummaging through this shelf, and you actually don't find any clay tablets here. This particular shelf is empty.
Oh, I was looking on Kroz. I was trying to get
sure.
his spellbook.
Yeah, it's not on his person.
You son of a gun. Well, that's all I came for. Nice knowing you all. Well, fuck. Can I look on this other shelf here?
Yep. There are clay tablets that have the same sort of list as the set of clay tablets that you got earlier in a room that was further down. I like how Hudson is just moving over to breathe over your shoulder.
Hello.
So,
What are you doing?
this shelf is entirely full of that same sort of like list format clay tablet that you have. Go ahead and make another history check to see if you can figure out what this is.
I got a 14.
You can determine it's a list of names. That's probably the best that you can get out of that.
Okay.
If you, Grant, come to any further conclusions, then that's like yours/Zachariah's own kind of deduction.
Well, now I'm thinking about it. Why would he be keeping a list of names? Like, what kind of names? Like, what's one of the names?
One moment. That's the worst question to ask a DM.
Is my name on there? Does he think I'm cute?
That would be so fucked up if all our names were on there. And then it said Death Note on the front.
Right. I mean, are they lizard folk names? Are they people names? Are they...
They are lizard folk names. There's a few that don't appear to be specifically lizard folk, but they're not like Westanican names. The from the amount of reading you've done, you don't believe that any of these are Tlatzican names either.
Okay. I can't, and it's like clay tablets, so I can't just like take it with me.
Right. I mean, you have like, I believe 10 clay tablets with you right now. This is just another shelf full of those.
Right. Hudson, I'm going to peek around. Will you stay with our injured friends here?
What are you peeking around for?
Do you want the truth or do you want something nice?
The truth, probably, yeah.
Well, since you know I'm dead, I'll just go ahead and tell you I'm an aspiring necromancer with, in a world with woefully little material on necromancy, and I was seeking Kraz out to... God damn it. Fucking... What do you... Yeah, go back and eat.
Sorry for the audio listeners. While they were doing that, I was moving the beholder-looking creatures back into their line of vision, and then they turned around and left again. Just messing with the players.
I'm seeking to advance my studies, and this world is very particular towards living creatures, and necromancers are few and far between, and that's why I'm here. That's why I came here. That's what I'm looking for.
So you want to become another Kraz, is what I'm hearing.
I mean, Kraus is a good person. Do you...
No. No, he ain't.
You heard Lonway say that he helped the people. You heard his minions said that they helped. He was a healer. He is being corrupted by something. This is not Kraz.
Maybe he's being corrupted by being a necromancer.
Clacker and Jack Rackman can regain consciousness with 1 hit point each at this point, just to get y'all back into the conversation.
Look, Hudson, believe it or not, I have a feeling you and I believe many of the same things, and I'd be happy to talk about them. But for right now, I just need to find some study materials. That's why I traveled this far. I really do respect you, and I'm an open book. You can ask me any question you want. It's not the best time for us to get to know each other, if you know what I mean.
I don't really want to get to know you. I just want to know what sort of evil magic you're practicing.
You do. You do want to know me, and I want to know you. We're going to be close friends, I can tell.
You're not even a person.
Jesus Christ. Is Clacker a person?
Because he's not dead.
All right.
And if you were a person, you might be my biggest... The person I hate most, so...
Well, why don't you just take solace in the fact that the person you hate the most is dead?
Because he's also not dead. I don't understand it. My brain can't wrap around it.
Mine either, to be totally honest.
You don't have a brain!
Why I need to study. And I'm not trying to be rude here, but I saved the fuck out of all of you. I put a potion in your mouth. I just did surgery on him. I danced my little bony butt for those beholders and got
Jack
them in the
doubles
other
over
room.
and vomits.
Oh my god. All right, lay down, Jack.
Excuse me. Go take care of him first before you look around for any more.
Why don't you go look for my spell book, and I'll take care of Jack, since I like to help people and you like to question people in the middle of dungeons.
All right, that sounds like a great idea, actually. I'm gonna go off this way.
So you're heading up north out of Kraz's bedchamber.
Yeah.
All right, and you come around a stone passage here, just like any of the other cave tunnels you've seen. You can keep going a little bit.
I got you.
And you come to a dead end. There's a room, some like 20 to 30 feet wide, kind of an ellipse-shaped room. And in the middle of it, there is a hole with a lake or kind of running water about 15 feet below you.
Is there anything in the water?
You see bubbles coming up. It looks like it's the source of an underground spring. It does not look like something is breathing. It looks distinctly like a current coming up out of the water. Mm-hmm. So maybe the source of the waterfall that you saw at the mouth of the opening.
Can I toss a rock into it just to see, how deep I think it is?
It's deep enough that you would not break your legs if you jumped down from this height. Given your suspicious nature and your kind of judgment of how far and deep it is, you imagine this might actually be some kind of like bolt hole. If Kraz gets overwhelmed, that's an escape route for him.
Can I look around the rest of the room, and check to see if there's any, any other hidden doors or things where you have to, hidden, fake walls sort of thing?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage, because you've already spent a fair amount of time in this lair.
Alright, I got a 15.
You are confident that this is actually a dead end, aside from the drop down into the spring. Let's come back to Jack's surgery real quick.
Can I just quickly verify he's feeling the same way that Moriarty was?
Yes, all of their symptoms are the same. Bloody vomit, tinged green.
Well, Jack, first things first. If you die, would you like to come back and serve me eternally as a minion for the greater good?
No.
Why does no one want to serve me? Okay, we'll lay down.
Alright.
So I've done this once before, so I'm assuming I have advantage on all of my checks. Since I'm an accomplished surgeon.
I'm assuming that you have advantage on all of your checks because Moriarty is probably helping. But if that's wrong...
Moriarty will help as best he can.
Okay.
And cast guidance when he needs to.
Okay, hold the torch right there, a little bit down.
Here, let me clean that knife for you. Jesus.
Stop moving.
Press the hesitate to clean the knife.
On your knife.
Yeah, nice.
Remind me the order of events here.
Medicine or sleight of hand to surgically slice him open.
Crit.
Very nice. This was not written in, but for a crit, crits in skill checks aren't really a thing, but I like rewarding them. I'm gonna say you don't give him hit point damage. You open him up without, putting him back down to 0.
I have to break character for a second and acknowledge the fact that all of us have less than 2 HP right now.
I know, I was just noticing
I'm not
Except
really
for me.
role-playing appropriately for having 1 hit point, and Jack has 1 hit point, and Clacker's probably barely alive, dragging himself through the halls.
Yeah.
We're all dead.
I ate a potato.
I'm a very tough guy.
Okay. And then investigation to look for the things.
Investigation or Arcana.
I got a 23.
You find it, and medicine to do the procedure itself.
And it's just 1 this time?
I'll need 2 medicine checks, 1 and then the other.
A 15 and a 12.
No.
Well, I don't...
You successfully remove all 4, but Jack is now unconscious again. And we'll need to make death saves unless someone can make a DC 10 medicine check to stabilize him.
I'm pretty sure I can do that. I'm gonna give it a try.
I
Guidance.
pound on his chest for 22.
And he is stable from that.
And I pound on his chest. I give him mouth to mouth.
Do you have lips?
You don't have lungs.
Nope.
Do you have lips, or is it just hard
So
to
why did it work then? Okay? Alright.
I would say it's just muscle memory for you, but I don't think you have those either.
Well played.
Seems like you got a bone to pick with me.
And yeah, you got a 20 on performance. Got a 20 on performance, so you can get them all into the room with the others. The others are like substantially larger now than they were when you first led them in, because they're just gorged on this delicious feast.
Okay, we need to take Kraz and go. Wait, this is getting bad. Hudson, will you carry Kraz, please?
I suppose I had no luck finding whatever tablets or books you were looking for.
Can I insight check that?
Oh,
You can insight check that.
What was that?
nothing.
I believe you completely.
I'd be telling the truth.
All right, get Kraz to the lower level. We'll try to bar up somewhere and rest. I have to check these other passages real quick, but I don't want to put you all at risk. So please, take Kraz, go down the stairs. I'll be there shortly.
So Zachariah is heading off by himself while everyone else is going back downstairs?
I mean, nothing crazy. I have to peek down these other passages.
Maybe nothing crazy, but have you considered anything crazy?
I'm gonna do something crazy, but not something crazy. I really need to find Kraz's, like, shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, where he was studying, where he was, whatever. Goodbye.
So you head north and take a left down another passageway, kind of opposite the direction from his bedchamber. And you come to a fairly large room. It looks like a kind of library. Like, there's a bunch of shelves all over this area. And there's a glyph in the middle of the room. Make just a history check with advantage.
21.
Nice.
Kind of rolling good tonight, guys.
Yeah. This is a teleportation circle.
Oh, I absolutely am going to jot that down in the old book.
Yeah, take down its coordinates so you can tap into that later if you need to.
God knows I want to come back here, ever.
I thought you liked Kraz.
Oh, I love Kraz. I'm so pumped to party with some beholders when I'm bored next time. When I'm level, 9?
Well, you're their father. Like, maybe they imprint, like, ducklings.
I hope they do, but Nathan very clearly said no when I asked. So I feel like I should get one baby pet beholder. Like, I just removed 12 of them. I birthed a baker's dozen beholders. Why can't I have one pet?
Like the runt of the litter.
Yeah, just the worst one. And it could be my familiar instead of the stupid raven, and it's perfect. And
Stupid raven.
No, sorry, I didn't know you were listening. You're very smart.
In this room, among the shelves, there are some like potions, kind of similar to what you found in the lower room. And there are clay tablets that have spells written on them in Islander dialect.
Oh, I want those. Yeah,
okay,
that's what I'm here for. Can I quickly tell what? I know Islander dialect. Can I quickly tell what, like, school? Are they necromancy spells?
Many of them are. It looks like kind of a wizard's array. Like, there's several that are not purely necromancy.
Why don't you keep your spells on you, Kraz, weirdo? I'd like to take the potions too.
All right. There are...
Oh, good. Can we do those descriptions again? 6 what?
There are 6. Let me pull up the descriptions. Hang on. Here we go.
Red veiny. Are they
There's
brown,
There's
chunky?
one that's red and veiny. There's one that's brown and chunky. Where was that room? Here we go. There's one that looks like plain water, just like clear. There's one that's translucent white and syrupy. Oh, that's the red veiny, sorry. And there are 4 more of the thick yellow coagulated floating bits one.
I've identified that as embalming fluid, haven't I?
Yes.
Okay. I have so much embalming fluid. This is so good for the necromancer guys. Okay, and I've got the spell tablets, I'm going to call them, and then I'll just study those later.
All right. Meanwhile, what is everyone else doing on the 2nd floor?
We're heading down, right?
We're looking
that was my impression, but...
Yeah.
I mean,
just
told us to leave.
Looking for a safe room.
We should go to that place where Hudson shit himself the other day. It was behind a hidden wall.
I At least I haven't been throwing up all me guts everywhere for the last 3 hours.
There were some medical reasons, at least for that.
Is it medical when you're impregnated by an eye demon?
So as you're talking, you work your way back down the stairs to the second floor, and you're back in the room that has all the runes on the walls and on the heptagram on the floor. If you want specifically to go all the way back down to the waterfall area, we don't have to narrate like the whole thing. We can just say you get back down there.
Alright, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, that worked for
let's get out of here.
everyone else?
Probably should have told Zachariah where we were going, but we didn't. I think we'll come to that realization at least halfway the way down.
Maybe we could do like what we did earlier with leaving like notes, right? And like messages when we're separated from him.
Waterfall, hidden room.
Right,
Close
he
your
never
eyes and
actually
walk
saw any of
forward.
those earlier messages.
There's a little second clue. Close your eyes and walk forward.
Yeah.
I can imagine Zachariah, but I don't have eyes.
I'm definitely just dragging Kraz along with me here as well.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and say that you're behind the waterfall now. Based on the clues that you led, Zachariah, I'm not going to have you roleplay to try to figure them out. You are able to determine that there's a passage behind the waterfall, and you can join the other party shortly thereafter. At this point, Jack is probably coming back to consciousness again, but Jack, let's see, Clacker would have 1 level of exhaustion now, and Jack would have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Jack and Krez.
It is insane how injured we all are.
Yeah, I feel
Hudson,
good
why
about
do you
myself
look so chipper?
as a DM. Yeah, so you're all together in a room behind a waterfall and behind a hidden wall. So you are, should I say, in a secret passage. And,
Secret passage.
I was gonna say one might call it a secret tunnel, but beat me there with the song.
I don't be feeling good, but I do feel a little bit better. Nice surgery skills there, Zachariah. Are you sure you're not the doctor?
I don't want to alarm you, but that was my first and second surgery ever just now.
Well, you're a more accomplished doctor than me, officially.
Kraz makes a vague noise and his eye kind of flutters open and then he seems to pass out again. But he's teetering on consciousness.
Should we tie that boy up?
Well, hey, Nathan, when I had detect magic running, was there anything affecting him? Any sort of...
Good question. Can you pop up Detect Magic again so I can look at the wording?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would not reveal any spell affecting Kraz, no.
Okay.
There are no spells or similar magical effects that are affecting him.
Worth a try.
Yeah. I feel like Detect Magic is a little bit more limiting than I would like it to be, but we can homebrew that into people's magic items as we level up.
I'd like to cast Detect Nathan bullshit. Is there any Nathan bullshit on him?
There's just red sirens blaring and everything.
Yeah, there's a vibrant aura of that all over Kraz through his entire person.
I don't know. I guess we should. Yes. Normally I say with these types you take their spellbook and they're less difficult, but he doesn't seem to be using any sort of arcane focus or components or anything. So I guess, yeah, I hate to start negotiations with bondage, but so be it.
Alright, so he's tied up and you can bring him to once you have appropriately bound him.
Can we inappropriately bind him?
You can inappropriately bind him if that's your wish.
It's not, I'm sorry.
Who's good at interrogating? Before he wakes up, quick. Who's charismatic?
I mean, old Jack's not too bad.
All right, Jack, interrogate him.
Hey there, how you doing? Feeling any better?
Someone... my jaw, someone
where's my teeth? Someone knocked half my teeth out.
Yeah, that I don't know exactly how that happened. That was like that when we got here.
The implication was that was Moriarty with his fishing pole, but Jack might not have been conscious for that.
It's hard to say. I've been in and out. Let's just say when you met us, we weren't all fucked up. And now look at us.
None of you look too good for the wear. Then I don't either.
So what, why were you like that? What was going on?
Yeah, he shivers and kind of tries to curl up, curl into the fetal position. I don't know, his restraints might prevent that fully, but he makes a motion to kind of shield himself from you all.
What, are you cold there?
No,
Hudson,
not cold.
give him your coat.
Cold-blooded, not cold. There's monsters, vicious. What are you? Who are you?
And he points at you, Jack.
You're not like the others.
I am glad you noticed. It's not I am somebody. Somebody noticed I'm wrong above the rest. I believe it was my idea to keep you alive.
Okay.
Not all of us can lose a ship.
Make a charisma check of your choice, Hudson. Or not Hudson, sorry. Jack.
Charisma check.
Yeah, it could be persuasion,
Go
performance.
with persuasion.
Okay.
A 15.
Yeah, okay. He, again, tries to, shield himself from all of you, but he doesn't appear like he's not struggling against his restraints or anything. He doesn't appear actively hostile.
Find out why things have tentacles.
On our way here, we found all kinds of crazy creatures and monsters.
No.
And he, grabs at where his lizard ear holes would be and starts violently shaking his head.
So you wouldn't know exactly what was... You wouldn't be able to enlighten us in that area?
No.
You need...
No tentacles. No.
Yeah, I agree. I'd prefer no more tentacles for for a little while at least. What?
Where did they come from, though?
Where did they come from? What? Why is this happening?
Where do they go?
Oh, for God's sake, Krause, pull yourself together.
He's not feeling very good.
She made me do it.
Who?
No, can't say it, can't.
Zuh. I'll say it with you. Zuh.
No.
Let's say it together.
Can you write it down? Just depict it?
I think Jack make another charisma-based check with advantage from the group effort.
25.
Nice. And finally, it takes him several minutes to build up the courage, and I imagine Zachariah probably gets increasingly vocally frustrated, but he finally builds up enough to say,
Sakchiganko made me do it, yes. Sakchiganko made me do this.
Well, this person, where could we find them?
You're here for her.
Well, I mean, indirectly, right?
He looks at you all, and I feel like he finally sees Zachariah, kind of really sees you for the first time. And he says,
You think you could stop her?
Well, I mean, I need some more information on what she was doing.
He's wringing his hands.
If she's the one who is breaking the wheel, not letting life take its course, then yes, I will stop her.
Yes, she was,
He, shudders again.
defiling these foul experiment. She made me help her, no, what have I done? Create abominations.
Yes.
Terrible things.
I've seen them. How did she exercise her control over you? It's not magical as far as I can tell.
Go ahead and make a insight check, Zachariah.
Oh, 17.
Yeah. His sanity in mechanical terms is less than 1/4 right now.
Oh.
So that would be, I believe, what you would call the Nathan bullshit detector.
You need to take a short rest.
I think he needs a long rest then.
I was gonna say,
In a couple
I
days.
think we as a group just made a mistake in interrogating before taking a short rest, because this is the point where like an assassin like comes running in to kill.
Why do
Kyle.
you say shit?
No, we're in a
Why do you say shit? Stop opening your
That
mouth.
would never happen because we're in a secret cave.
secret tunnel. Okay, Kraz, listen. I want to stop the Gadon to Kakachan too. And you just need to tell me, Jagonquans, you need to tell me how to get there.
Oh, she was, watching you all. She fled.
Through the hole.
Yeah, she fled before you all, found me. She, went through, the northeast, passage to...
Now the song is in my head again.
She fled, towards the northeast, toward,
Down that river, that spring you have in your lair.
No. My lair has two, main entrances. There's one from the southwest. That's where you all came through. And, she ran the opposite direction towards the human, colony of Cliffs Bay.
There's another human colony here?
Yeah, I figure that Jack and Moriarty... I think all of you would know this except possibly Zachariah. There are several Westanican colonies along the coast of Pincherhow. Westport is the youngest and smallest of these settlements.
I knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you would... If you don't know the name Cliffs Bay itself, you can place it in its context very easily.
Cliffs Bay.
He's like,
Yeah, she was, fleeing that way. If you really are after her, this is too good. This is some kind of trick. She's making me see these things you're not actually here.
No.
She's just-
No. Listen, Kraus. I would like to have a long sit with you, but to be frank, you're a little bonkers right now. I think you need to go see Lanwei, and you need to stay there for a while. We need you to abandon your wizard's cave, tower, cave, complex, dungeon. We need you to not be here. We need you...
Spa.
Yeah, no spa for a while. We need you to go back with Lanwei. You need to rest. And then we're gonna come talk to you later after we go to Cliffs Bay, okay?
What if the locals come here and they need me, though?
The locals are at where Lanwei is. You'll go to them.
Well, not all of them. That's just the one settlement.
Oh,
Well-
I had assumed that was everyone.
I
Can
don't
you leave a
know,
note? Can you leave a note?
Right. We have found notes to be very effective in this group. But, I have thought they've been super effective. But, is it, how long have you been out? Because last I heard from all the natives I know, people are scared to come here because they think you're making abominations or whatever.
and when you say that, he kind of collapses again and starts like shaking his head and beats his fist against the ground. And finally he says,
No, yes, I did, but it was, such a gonku. She made me do it. I didn't want to. I didn't
It's
want
alright,
to.
it's alright. No one's blaming you. It's just a fact of the matter. Could probably just go explain to the good people.
You really think you could find her?
it looks like that'll be difficult for him.
All right, maybe in the morning he can help us.
Yeah, this... Again, assuming that you're real and you're not figments of my imagination, some sort of way she's devised to torture me, then this chamber in my lair is pretty safe. If we rest here, and assuming that I wake up and it's not just a nightmare again, then well, we can see what the morning brings. I fully expect to wake up back in my other room with her singing her sweet nightmares to me.
No, this is real, and we are going to find Captain Falcon, and we're going to stop the abominations.
I trust me, mate. I don't think anyone could create an illusion as annoying as the five of us.
It would be strong magics.
Yeah.
Hudson, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Easily give me a crit anyway, so.
Right.
I got a 19 on the dice, but it's 20.
Right. So when you say that, like, no one could conjure up something as annoying as the five of you, he, like, cracks a smile and kind of a single and then curls up and tries to, like, unsuccessfully to go to sleep. Like, he keeps shuddering and twitching.
I think we should probably get some wood and maybe start a fire.
All right. So you do successfully gather the firewood. You can make a nice little place. Moriarty, you can do a little fishing outside and get a good dinner going. You can successfully long rest without an assassin coming in and murdering you all. I will choose not to listen to Jonathan this one time.
I told you, Hudson.
He can still sleep by the door.
I suppose that's fair.
You can, those of you who had 2 levels of exhaustion, you now only have 1. Those who had 1 have 0. You regain maximum hit points. Kraz becomes a little bit more sane, and you all level up.
Hey.
Hey, remember session 4? Remember session 4, Nathan?
I do remember session 4, Grant.
Remember when you said to be ready for level 4?
Yep. And then you tanked my Octobear.
I'm just a wizard. I can't make decisions.
Yeah. You're all level 4 now. You get 1 more point for your magic items. And Kraz awakens in a significantly better mood when he sees that all of you are still here. He's still not fully sane. Like, that's well evident. He's continually twitchy, but over breakfast he says,
Yeah, we've got to figure out something about the Chigangu situation.
Oh, you're so right. Someone just typed in the chat. Clacker is still poisoned from the same thing as Moriarty and Jack.
Will you guys shut the fuck up?
I didn't mean to do anything. I was just clicking it away at my character sheet, and I clicked on my thing because I was getting rid of exhaustion.
Right.
Nathan, we're not allowed to testify against ourselves. That's the Constitution.
Did you read us our Miranda
I think
rights?
the Miranda rights are anything you say can and will be used against you.
But you didn't say it.
It's illegal. Clacker vomits all over the place. Kraz is able to magically alleviate this one, so we don't need to do another set of...
all right, lay down.
That
So,
would have been so much harder
in the morning,
to do surgery on an
Wait a fucking second. How does he magically alleviate it, and will he teach me?
Let's see.
Stop dancing, Jack. That's hilarious. I can't concentrate.
So I'm not poisoned anymore?
No, Kraz is able to cure you.
Did you all see Jack dancing the way that his fucking stupid arms are? I'm dead. I'm
Wait,
so
do it
dead.
again. That's actually so good.
It's the little things.
Kraz says
I'm
that
just
in
happy
time
to
he
be
will be able
alive.
to teach Zachariah a lot of things.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna kill him, aren't you, Nathan?
And here comes the assassin.
Yes, I have something very important to tell you, but first, let's see. Okay, so none of you have the little beholder apple things in you anymore.
Oh, it feels good.
Yeah, and so Kraz is still very fidgety and twitchy, but Moriarty, do you make like a fish fry breakfast for people and things like that?
Yes, it'll be a lovely breakfast of fish, as well as, our dinner of fish we had last night.
Yeah.
And I think the meal before that was also fish, so I hope you guys all love fish.
I mean, isn't your whole thing like you're able to cook them in like amazing different ways?
I mean, yes, but that's beside the point. It's only fish.
Sure.
I like fish.
Well,
In fact, I've been craving fish a lot lately.
Actually, I do think one of us has a potato left.
I have 2 potatoes.
Oh, well then we could have some
I think you're saying it wrong, though. It's potato.
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 No, it's not it.
Well, I thought it was.
No, it's potato. You're putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
well, Kraz is nibbling a little bit of fish and looks around and says,
So, you were sent to my lab because, people were worried about the things that were, emanating from here.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons. You actually kind of brought us together in an odd way, but yeah, primarily people are worried about crocodiles that have mouths on the end of their feet.
No, don't. I hate
Tentacles
that.
and mouths on the tentacles.
Awful. That was the worst.
And eyeballs on top of their teeth.
Oh, Zachariah, was it? Please don't. Please.
Zachariah Harris, at your service.
Well, if you all can help me, still not entirely convinced that this is just a long dream and that I'm still gonna wake up in her horrible, tentacly service. But, if you can find Sakachikango and deliver out some justice to her, I'd be indebted to you all. I'm a very powerful, wizard myself. Wizard is a term I use a little bit loosely here, not strictly mechanical. But
Oh, jeez. You speak funny.
preempting some out-of-character questions here.
They were coming. It was good that you did that.
I'd be able to offer you some, gifts preemptively if you're able to take her on.
Well,
What kind of gifts?
don't look a gift lizard in the mouth, Hudson. Jesus Christ.
I don't really want to look in his mouth, I'll be honest.
I think we
My
have
mouth is missing
ourselves...
some of my teeth.
Yeah, that was the fishing pole man. I think we have ourselves a little adventuring party, don't we?
No one says anything. And Zachariah's like, we
it's
accept.
like that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, I'll stand too. You happy now?
Yeah, I know. We accept.
Kraz looks around.
Does he speak for all of you?
I do. I saved literally every single one of their lives today.
I guess he has a point on that one there. A little bit. He did cut some weird things out of my chest.
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
Clacker bludgeons me.
No, I'm just clicking around and it keeps doing this. I'm unselecting myself.
Well, the timing on that. Does he speak for all of us? Mace.
Don't you know you don't?
Oh no! Oops! Oh, sorry. No.
So, Kraz, are you all like sitting around the campfire eating breakfast?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not eating.
Right. So Kraz
Jack's
kind of
eating
looks
pretty crazily.
okay. He looks around at the five of you and then gestures to his like ropes. How like you tied him up. He's basically asking if you can untie him at this point.
Oh, yes. I think we just forgot, honestly.
Well, I suppose.
And then he kind of weaves his hands together as spellcasters do, and this sort of purpley energy forms in his hands. And then he pushes it out, and it kind of trickles down like purple snowflakes on all of you. And all of you get 1 free magic item upgrade.
Ooh. Another one?
Alrighty then.
Yeah, so 1 from leveling up to level 3, 1 from leveling up to level 4, and 1 from Cross.
Okay,
Very
so
nice.
Pippin, that's 3.
Yeah, so Pippin is accurate now, and you've all caught up to Pippin.
Alright.
Oh man, I don't want to pick my spells until I've looked at the tablets. Can I have looked at those before I went to bed last night?
Sure. You also don't have to do all of these like upgrades right now, just between now and next session.
Okay.
Just write them down. I'll also text it in the group chat.
And then he says, that's the least I can do. I can probably give you all a little bit more just to help you on your way, because Zachariah is just terrible. Like, it's your... I hope you're not in over your heads. I hope I'm not sending you all to an untimely death where you will forever be part octopus terrorizing the world.
Which part?
I hope not as well.
That, be that as it is, I saw how you all fought, even though I was not in my proper mind at the time, and so I think I have stuff that would be beneficial to each of you. But, I noticed as well this morning when I was, like, tied up over there in the corner watching you all.
I'm not to be weird about it, but okay.
You kind of plundered my wizard's tower, and you have all my stuff. And, like...
Well, not all of it.
I kind of want it back.
We didn't take all of it.
Yeah, do you want the mirror back?
I do want the mirror back. It's how I look at my favorite treasures, which you also took.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You did take his treasures. Can I keep these tablets, though?
No.
I'll give them back.
You and I can work together and you can copy out a few of them, but I need those particular tablets.
Tie him back up. Why are you laughing? Quickly.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Tell you what, we can work out how much of my treasure you keep, even though it is my treasure. But I will level with you. Those treasure chests with all the jade in it that you took all of that, those are merely just to deter burglars that think they can grab something cheap or like loot me to keep them away from my real treasure. But you also found my real treasure. So
So you want your jade back is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think he wants the jade back is what I heard.
I need at least a little jade because it's how I cast Revivify, and I need to be able to do that. But let's see, okay.
I think somebody got there before us. There wasn't that much jade in there, but we'll give you back the little
I got
that we
about
found.
25 GP worth of jade.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
I need at least 150 pieces or gold pieces worth of jade.
Okay.
And
I'll give him 300.
That would be fantastic. That would let me heal 2 people if they die.
Okay, I have a question, but you have to promise you're not going to say that's mine. I want that back.
I can't promise that. No.
Okay.
Ask your question, though.
No, I'm not going to ask you the question. No.
Because I'm grateful. See, here's my logic. If I am in some sort of hallucination, then me bartering for my treasure doesn't matter anyway. If I'm not in some sort of hallucination and this is really happening, I am indebted to you all for coming here and helping me out, like, even if it was kind of in a messy way.
We beat your teeth out of your face.
Now, I also want to specify, like, Moriarty, I'm assuming he knows your names at this point. Moriarty, you yanked me away from your friend as he was bleeding out. I was about to cast Spare the Dying on him.
That was not the feeling you had at the moment.
Alright, well, I'm nicer than you might have thought I was. But
do we believe him?
You can make an insight check.
Yeah, I'm like floored by that. I got a 13.
You do believe him.
What? Why were you?
Do I believe him? Because he's talking to me.
Why were you attacking
with an 18 Moriarty, you do believe him.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe that I believe him.
Look, rather like what you did to me, I just wanted to be sure you weren't a threat to me, so I was gonna beat you all, non-lethally, tie you up, and then figure out what was going on.
Oh, you're kinky.
That's not what I said. Anyway, about the treasure, there's a map, and there's a sword hilt from my friends, from a different plane. How about you collectively get one of those while you're on your adventures, and I keep the other one because those are very dear to me, and it's hard for me to part with even one.
But I have both of them. So it's a very sad day.
Well, let's work this out in a bit. For now, I have a request of you all, and it's that you help me, and I'm very weak, so I mainly mean do this for me. Clear out all of the aberrations from my lair and from the swamp around my lair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a lot of those.
Yes.
By my count, there's at least 12 of those beholder things.
That's gonna cost both of the relics.
And a lot more, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Well,
hey,
Listen,
we're not
okay.
brigands. We're not brigands.
Clear out all of the monsters, all of the unholy blasphemies and heresies and whatever else there is out there, from my lair and the swamp around it, and I will give you all a personalized gift. I will also loan you both relics for your adventures.
that's a little bit more reasonable now.
That's not terrible at all.
Can you tell me what the sword hilt does exactly?
Yeah, can you hand it to me? I feel like there's enough trust between us, I'm not just gonna stab you with it or whatever.
Well, if you stab me with it, that's one thing it can do, because right now there's no blade to it.
Do you hand it over to him?
Kind of just, hand it to him, but, there's that whole not letting go thing.
He says, look, I promise, you can all point your weapons at me or whatever, I'm not gonna attack you.
That wasn't the problem here. I just didn't want to let it go. It was...
Look, I'll give it back. I already told you I would loan it out to you.
Alright, fine.
So he takes it and he angles the, where the blade would be, he angles it away from all of you and speaks a command word, and this brilliant beam of radiant energy shoots out from the blade, or from the hilt.
I
That's
want it.
interesting there. What do you mean you want it? You were shitting yourself in the other room when I found it.
But I'd be the best with the blade here.
The Wayfinders, Kraz says, are a group of extraplanar knights that befriended me many years ago. Many, many years ago. They originally were exclusively the Gith race from the astral plane, but other races have joined the ranks of the Wayfinders since then. They were once very active in Nera-Ohan, helping various island nations. They actually helped us invent things like astrolabes, and they were instrumental in helping us with navigation, hence the name Wayfinders. After the World Storm, they have been much less active. I haven't seen any of them since the World Storm. This was a gift of friendship from them to me. As you can see, my radiant blade here is only white. It's because I'm not myself one of the Wayfinders. If I were one of the Wayfinders, the blade would change color based on my powers.
I want it.
We'll discuss this later with you if I let you have it.
I mean, he did give us all of his gunpowder. Just saying.
And rum to save your life.
And the rum.
It was good
I
rum.
did
Just to sterilize it. It wasn't. You begrudgingly gave it. You didn't even want to give it.
It was good rum, but I gave it. In the end.
I did save everyone's lives, so I could take it.
Yeah, but you don't use a sword.
You wouldn't even tell us where the secret passage was.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll remember that one. Back to the poop text.
And then Kraz speaks the same command word to deactivate the blade, and he hands it, he just puts it on the ground in the middle of you all.
Alright, so
Hold it, Hudson. I want to see what it does.
Okay. I think Hudson's like excited, but probably a little nervous. He probably gets the command word wrong at first, like the first try, but then does it correctly the second time he says something.
Yeah. And again, it's just like, it's the length of a short sword, but the hilt is bronze and the blade is just a white radiant beam.
Maybe we should all try holding it and see if there's any change in the color. I don't know.
Oh, that's not bad idea. Pass it around.
Hudson throws it.
I
deactivates it and then throws it.
Unless any of you use level 4 to multi-class into Cleric and take the Wayfinder domain, then it's going to be white for all of you.
Okay.
And
I don't.
That's crazy, because that's just what I did when we were last.
What a coincidence.
Now that I've said that, I am going to back up. I think that it's probably best if the Wayfinder domain is like story relevant. Like you can't just grab it out of nowhere. So, it's just white for all of you.
So I loan out that and the map, even though they're two of my most prized possessions. You help me clear out all the aberrations, and then I'll give you each a personalized gift. With the understanding that you go straight to Cliff's Bay, post-haste, and try to find Sukchikanku and stop her.
Absolutely. I have one more condition.
What is it this time?
Well, that's my first thing I've asked for. You're talking. What is this?
I want to show him the orange orb that I found.
Oh, that's just a nightlight.
Oh.
It looks fancy. Again, it's supposed to deter thieves, make them think they found something good.
I did think I found something good, so...
It does its job.
It does its
Can
job.
we just have that, though?
Yeah. Just give me back 300 gold pieces of jade. You can have that and whatever else you found. But the two items, the two relics are on loan. They're still mine. You can just use them.
Okay.
All right, then I guess, yeah. Are we doing this, are you, like, hand-waving this, or are we actually going to play out all this stuff?
No, it's going to be a montage, assuming that you are all on board to kind of go along with Kraz's requests.
Yeah. Can the, I don't know if you guys have seen Zoolander, but I'd like it to be Jitterbug playing while we're doing this.
So I've heard a yes from Grant and Hudson, I believe. Is that good for the other three of you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you defeat probably one more Octobear, and you fight some oozes that are like, they're the same kind that Grant found that Zachariah found in the spa. They're like, they look like fungus, but they change color drastically and cause some amount of sanity damage to all of you. But you're able to clear them all out. You, again, knowing that the like floating orbs with the eyes and stalks, knowing that they explode, you're able to dispel them with ranged attacks without getting everyone sick again. And this takes probably the better part of a day. So you return to the lair like beaten and battered and a little bit crazy. And Kraz is very grateful to all of you, and is ready to give you each a gift of some sort. So, just for fun, let's roll initiative for the order that he gives the gifts.
Ooh.
I got 11.
I got 18.
Mine is 15 because of my sanity thing still. Strain.
Moriarty got a 4.
How long are you strained for?
I don't know.
So
I think I
use the
have to take
therapy.
a very long rest.
A 24-hour of light activity, yeah, to remove one layer of strain.
Can we have cleared out the bad guys while Clacker had like a gentle tea spa day with Kraz in the spa? I mean, there's a literal spa here. Just saying.
There is a literal spa. I'm gonna say no though, just because of party balance and like the number of monsters out there. But
Need your help.
yeah, but it's okay. I promise. Zachariah.
I have my spa day soon.
Okay, that's all right.
Zachariah
Seems
gets the
pretty
first gift. So, Kraz welcomes you all back to his lair.
Thank you. I'm feeling But even just from this morning to this evening, now knowing that if not all of those things all across Penjahau, at least a whole lot of them are dead now. So thank you for doing us all that service. Zachariah, you were interested in my spells. My secrets have been... My personal techniques have been developed over many hundreds of years. So I don't want to give out all of that information for free now. Assuming that you return safe and as alive
Did you just say for free?
Well, for free is the wrong word. Assuming that you return safe and alive, I will show you some of my more powerful techniques. But for now, what I'll do is you can copy over 5 total spell levels worth of spells. So you could take 5 of my first level spells, 1 of my 5th level spells, which obviously you can't cast yet, but eventually you could.
You don't know me.
Again, sorry, I'm blending meta and in character a little too much.
As am I.
But you could take like a 3rd level spell and a 2nd level spell, etc., etc. I do have a couple spells. I'll copy the list into the chat for you. Okay. I will copy the list into the chat for you. He explains that his version of Revivify and his version of Polymorph are unique to him, and so those might be extra valuable for you to take, but the decision is entirely yours. So 5 total levels of spells there. While you're looking through that, Hudson gets the next gift. So he turns to you, Hudson, and he says, "You seem like the kind of guy that likes to cling to life and squeeze everything you can out of it, so I found this for you in one of my dusty shelves. I think it suits you." And Hudson, to you, he hands out a leather cord that has bleached bone and polished jade strung on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he explains that it's a magic item, while you're attuned to it, you have advantage on saving throws against contracting poison or disease, and you have resistance to poison damage.
Well, that would have come in handy about a day ago.
Well, moving forward.
Better late than never. Hopefully
You're welcome.
Never be needed, but thank you very much.
Indeed, Hudson. I hope you learn gratitude one day. That thing very well might save your life.
I hope it never has to be used, but I thank you very deeply.
Well, if it never has to be used, then it will have served its purpose nonetheless, keeping you safe and sound. Clacker, I had a hard time finding, like, something of substantial worth that you might like, so I have 2 smaller things for you. One of them is just this. And he reaches his scaly hand up and puts it on your, like, snout, your orca snout, and removes your strain entirely.
Yay! Woo! And Clacker's like, he just kind of blinks and his shoulders, like, just become a little looser, and you can tell he's, like, his body's moving a little bit better than it was before.
Mm-hmm. And then there's this. It's non-magical, but it's an insect encased in hardened amber from many hundreds, if not thousands of years ago. It was given to me by an orca folk archaeologist, so I thought maybe you'd like it just as a keepsake.
Oh, this is beautiful. And can I kind of like hold it up to some like torchlight and just kind of peer through it, get a good look at it?
Yes. Yeah,
oh,
I mean...
Wow, oh, thank you. This is wonderful. Thank you. This is lovely.
You're very welcome. Hudson could learn some etiquette from you.
I said thank you, didn't I, mate?
You're welcome, Hudson. You're welcome. Jack, likewise, I didn't get a great read on you, as with your orca folk friend there, but I hope that you appreciate this nonetheless. And he reaches out, and assuming that you allow him to, he's going to clasp your arm that has the scar on it, and grants you 1 additional magic item point to your scar.
Very nice. Yarr.
Yarr.
I'll take.
Yar indeed.
I don't quite know what you done studied, but it was very, very beneficial.
I don't quite know what purpose you serve in the grand tapestry, but I sense that there is one. And, Moriarty, the breakfast you cooked up for us today was quite delicious, so I hope that you continue to perfect your craft. I found these corpse worms in inside one of my zombie thralls, and
Fucking delicious. That's real food. Moriarty. Take note.
Thank you.
I put them all in this tackle box for you. It should give you advantage on all of your future fishing checks.
Oh, you don't eat.
Oh, well.
Okay, all right.
You should have said it was bait. I was a little bit worried about it.
Yeah, I think that you will have quite a lot of luck fishing with these.
I appreciate that greatly, then.
You're very welcome. Again, thank you all for tentatively, hopefully, rescuing me. I may wake up yet. We'll see.
I pinch him.
Ow. That was... Oh, no, I guess I am... I hope I'm awake. Maybe she just made me feel that in my... Anyway. I'm gonna assume that it's real, and if not, then I'll just be even more insane, and that'll suck. She went northeast toward Cliffspy. I hope you can catch her and kill her a bunch. Make her real dead. Like, dead, not like you, Zachariah. But like, dead.
I appreciate the distinction. It's very respectful.
Well, yeah, I mean, I am a necromancer after all.
You know what the fuck is up.
Yes. Yeah.
Now they're neck bromancers.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's already nightfall, so you can set out in the morning, just because I know you've had it rough today. Again, the faster the better. Also, he produces a clay tablet and, like, scrawls on it a little bit. This will prevent you from getting into trouble with any of the natives. You met Lonway, you said? Her village is very peaceful compared to some of the others, so in case anyone threatens you, just show them this. They all respect me. They will leave you alone.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, so, I don't know, for the rest of the night, I'm overdue for a spa visit. If all of you want to come with me and hang out, I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. If you want to ask me anything about, Penjahau, I might know a little bit, I could tell you.
Excellent. I feel no warmth, nor comfort from heat, but I will come sit with you.
Wonderful, and we can discuss, necromancy.
Kraz, I just want to be clear. I don't know if I necessarily agree with you staying here. I mean, you have a teleportation circle. I'm sure she knows the teleportation circle. I don't want to necessarily get rid of the teleportation circle. It could be a great way for us to stay in touch through the years. But, why'd you grunt at me?
No, that, you make a good point.
I'm thinking it takes a long time. I can't quite make them myself, but I know it takes a long time to create a permanent teleportation circle like that. Very impressive. I'm just not sure if you should stay here.
No, that's a good point.
You can move back in after we kill
Right.
Jambroni Zeppelin.
Zugjigangu?
That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can use the teleportation circle to, like, pop back in and make sure everything's okay, but perhaps, I mean, yeah, maybe it's better if I do hang out with Lonware with, some of the other tribes here for a little while. Anyway, for tonight we should be fine. Strength in numbers, right? Yeah, anything that any of the five of you want to know about Penjahau that I might be able to answer before you head off?
One question real quick. Is that green dragon ever good? Does it attack people often, or does it just fly around the island? I got to know.
Oh, the green dragon, that's Meltodonarix, no, out of the three, Meltodonarix is the one that you should probably worry about the most, but, no, they made a pact a while back that, they wouldn't be involved in the affairs of what they deem lesser creatures at all. That's a whole political deal. Everyone thinks different things about that among the natives and among the three dragons. Used to be four, sadly. We lost, Arthagolas Irgalan, but,
Right.
Don't say that's...
It was a sad day when Arthur Galician was taken from us.
It was a very sad day when Arthagolas Irgalan was taken from us. We still call it the Night of Hell's Breath. followed by the drowning. It was a very tragic situation.
The drow did it?
No, half of Pinjahau drowned.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right. It became the sub-aquatic nation of Narau. It's off our southeast coast. It's half of the island is now submerged, and it lives as as an aquatic nation.
Aye.
But Arthur Galan died in some of those same events, unfortunately. Sapri and Yeragoth and Ariasilium Thalser are still alive. They shouldn't cause you any trouble.
Hi, well, that's good to know. We'll try to stay mighty clear of them. What about the other? You said there's lots more lizard folk in the surrounding area.
Well, not just lizard folk. There's also turtles, dragonborn, dragon turtleborn. What are the other races? Wanti, like snake people. Kenku and Aarakocra. There's a lot of native Pinjahauans, and they all have kind of the different politics about various things. Again, if they give you any trouble, show them the clay tablet, and unless something has gone horribly wrong, they do all respect me, and seeing my seal should be enough to let you pass through safely.
Hudson definitely thinks to himself, like, we're going to show that seal to somebody and it's not going to go well.
Right.
Immediately.
Well, I'm also, like, a noble, so it helps a lot.
Is there, what can you tell us about the journey to Cliffs Bay? Like, is there any big towns or, monsters or, say, dragons, dins in between here and there?
No, Melta Denarix and Ariasilium Thalser and Zapiria and Niragoth don't dwell between here and Cliffs Bay. I mean, they patrol the whole island at times, but no, you won't run into their lairs between here and there. There is the territory of one of the more aggressive tribes. The leader, I believe, is named Hashis. He's a Wanti. Again, shouldn't be any trouble if you show me, or if you show him the seal that I just gave you. But yeah, he's a little bit more aggressive. He hates the Westanican settlements. He thinks they should all burn to the ground. But again, shouldn't be any problem for you.
All right. Well, we won't give him any trouble either. How long is it to Cliffs Bay again, and what can you tell us about that town?
Cliffs Bay is enormous. It's not just a town. I would say it's the oldest enduring settlement. Never anywhere on all of Pinjahau have I seen more wretched a hive of sludge and villainy.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Nope, I said sludge.
All right,
Don't sue us.
And where is checks something he wrote on his hands here. Where's the name? Man, he really has to interpret. Where is Zug Chigang?
Oh, Zug Chigangu.
He just told us.
Well, but do you have any more specifics about where in?
Oh yeah, tell us more about her.
What? Yeah, like where would she be hiding?
She's horrible. I hate her. What's she
look like?
She's very good at manipulating. Well, she's taller than me, maybe around Moriarty's height.
A human?
No. She has purple skin and tentacles coming out where her mouth should be.
Oh, okay. All right, and fucking ill-fit, cool.
Awesome. I think I met a girl like her one time.
You probably didn't.
I know he might if it might explain something.
That's my fear some of the sanity damage came in.
She has kind of a flair for the flamboyant. She likes to wear fancy pirate robes, and she has a hook hand, a golden hook for a hand. That's a distinguishing feature.
That's very helpful.
You mean the purple skin and the tentacles coming out of her mouth aren't?
Well, that's just a race of people.
Yeah, no, she would, I hate thinking about. She used to caress my skull with those tentacles and sing me into nightmares every night.
I think the girl that I was with did the same thing, actually.
How did you get in league with Tentagrel.
Oh my God.
I did not get in league with her. She came in here and, like, destroyed what, figments of reality I could hold to. And this is, like, clearly disturbing him more and more. She manipulated my every want and my every desire.
Okay, so she just walked in, is the answer. You don't need to relive this. I have one very, very important question. And then I'll leave you be. So I was able to walk through an entrance that was specific to less than alive people. And we maybe
Don't call yourself less than, Zachariah. Know what you are and own it. Be the first to make it your armor, because nobody else will let you forget what you are. You
I have
are
inspiration.
a necromancer.
I forget what I was going to ask him, and I just look off 1,000 yards stare.
Yes. Thank you. I will carry that with me, always. So we kind of blew a hole in one of your grates. How the fuck do you get in here?
There was a back door you just didn't find. It was behind the reeds.
Okay. I thought it was going to be something more complicated than that.
So there was a secret passage after all.
I mean, I told you there was a secret passage.
Then why didn't you just tell us where I was in the first place?
It was easier my way.
Well, yeah, I hope you find Zugchigangu, and I hope that she doesn't destroy you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Me
you,
too.
and thanks for the corpse worms, as weird as that sounds.
Oh, you're very welcome. I hope you catch many delicious fish with that. Yeah, I think that's it. You guys finished the prologue. Good job.
Hey, only took us 10 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Level 4. I need one more level. Can we level up again?
Mm-hmm.
We did kill a lot of stuff.
We did kill a lot of stuff.
What, in the montage?
Yeah, that montage. We killed at least 30 or 40 different... I think it might be like 2 or 3 levels.
At least one more bear tentacle monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, these are all good points. You are level 4.
God damn it. I was so excited for a split second.
Yeah, okay, so just to clarify real quick, you are headed straight for Cliffs Bay?
Yeah, we're a fucking crew now, baby.
All right.
Hudson and I are best friends.
Yep.
We're very close.
Keep your enemies closer, I suppose.
Oh, my heart.
You don't have a heart. Stop saying that.
My rib cage.
Amazing. This has been the Kaleidosphere, To Whom the Sea Belongs. Thank you for joining us on this epic voyage. If you enjoyed this, then please like, share, subscribe, and leave a hopefully 5-star review. Also, if you get a chance to write an actual review with words as well as lots of stars, especially 5 stars, then please do that next time you're like in line at the grocery store or whatever. Like just a couple sentences on Apple Podcasts would go a long way, and we would be very grateful for that. Any method of spreading awareness helps us out a ton, so also just like let your friends know if they're interested in this kind of thing, so that they too can listen to us do this thing that we do. If you would like to get in touch with us, then go to linktree.ee/thekaleidosphere, and that has links to our Discord, Twitter, and email. I am the one that checks email, but if you want to get in contact with anyone else, then just like let me know through email, and I'll figure out how to arrange that between you and anyone you want to talk to. Also, just come to the Discord, because we're all like actively on it and hanging out with people there. So we would love to hear from you in that way as well. Let's see. This campaign is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. That's kale, like the vegetable, Ido, I-D-O, sphere. Join us next week as the party makes their way to Cliffs Bay.
Y'all come back now.